Hello, boys and girls. How are you guys today? Um, we will have more division today, and we will divide by decimal points today also. We will start dividing by decimal points, and we have a very interesting video today. And But before we do that, we have to find out what is the largest island in the world. Largest island in the world. Okay, and it is what? Greenland. Greenland. It is in the north part of the earth. North part of the earth. Okay, it's by the North Pole. North Pole. Okay, it's Greenland, and it is 840,070 square miles. Square miles. That's how big it is. This is the largest island in the world. Okay, and that was the question from last video. And the next video, the question for this video, which will be answered by next video, is what is the smallest land country? Smallest land country. And we will answer that next video. Okay. Okay. Now let's do some division with decimals. Okay. Let's see. Now, last time we had a division, regular division, but now we're gonna do division with decimals. Okay, let's have this example here. If we have two, let's see, 0.02 divide by 0.3. What happens here? Okay, we don't know how to divide this. So what we do is, okay, here is this. Well, I'm gonna keep it for a second. Okay. Well, no, let's this way we don't get confused. Okay. So how do we solve this? 0.2 decimal point 0.2 divided by 0.3. Okay. First step is we multiply 0.02 times times 100 times 100. I will tell you why 100 in 1 second. Divided by 0.3, also times 100. Also times 100. Okay, so why 100? Because see, this number here has two locations after the decimal point, so you have to use 100. If this place or this place, if this number or this number has one number after the decimal point, we use 10. If this number or this number, either or, don't matter, have three places after the decimal point, we use 1000. If this number or this number have 4 or 5 locations after the decimal point, so we use 10,000 or 100,000. Okay, and that's why you use this 100, because one of the numbers here has two locations after the decimal point. Okay, so this number here, this fraction, we will use this method to solve it. Okay, so what is 0.02 times 100? Well, we move the decimal point to the right twice because there's two zeros, right? So we're multiplying, so we move the decimal point to the right. When we have multiplication, we move the decimal point to the left. When we have division, again, we move the decimal point to the right when we have multiplication, and we move the decimal point to the left when we have division. Okay, now let's continue with our division. Okay, and then 0.02 times 100 is what? If we move it right here, the decimal point is here. Okay, so the answer will be 2 on the top, 2 on the top, and the bottom is what? 0.3 times 100. We move it to the right two places, which is, this is one place, 3, and this is another place. Okay, another place here, and the place after the decimal point will be void, will be nothing after that, will be, so the answer on the bottom is 30. Okay, you tell me where you got this 0 from. Well, because we multiply by 100, if we move the decimal point to the right, the answer will be 3 once. But because we have two zeros, we add 0 next to 3, to the right of 3. So we have two locations after the decimal point if we move it to the right. Okay, again, because we have two zeros, two locations, and 3 has only one location after the decimal point, so we add 0 from ourselves in order to make the number whole, the number complete after the decimal point. So the answer is 2 divided by 30. 2 divided by 30. Okay, now, and this is your answer. But we still don't know what is 0 decimal point 0.02 divided by 0.3. So we divide that. Divide to now pay attention. This is a little bit tricky. 2 divided by 30. Okay. Okay. Nothing. It's 0. 0. There is no 30 in 2. 2 and 30 is too big number. Okay, so we have to add 0 over here, but since we add 0 over here, we have to put a decimal point here. 0 here, decimal point here. Unless the 0 already in the number, then we don't add the decimal point. Again, if we have the number has 0 already, like we'll do another example later on. Okay, 0 in the number, then we don't add decimal point. But if we don't have a 0 in the original number, we add it ourselves, then we have to put a decimal point. Okay, so 20 divided by 30 is also, it will not work either. So with 0 also over here. So again, 20, how many 30 in 20? Nothing. There is 0 30 in 20. There is 0 30 in 20, right? So we add another 0 here, so we have 200. 200. Okay. Now 200. So since this second 0, we do not add decimal point. We add decimal point only once. So now 200 divided by 30. Let's try 6. How many 30 in 200? How many 30 in 200? We have 6. Okay, we'll try 6. So 6 times 30 is 180. 108. 6 times 30 is 180. And we have remainder 20. And the remainder of this is called remainder. what's left after the division, which means remainder is 20 over here. Okay, so how many 2 in 30? How many 2 in 30? Actually, I'm sorry. How many 30 into? How many 30 into? The answer is 0 0.06. 0 0.06. Okay. Okay. 0 0.06. And that is your answer. 0 0.06. Okay. I will see you next video. Okay, I will see you next video. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night or day, whatever the case. Thank you so much.